We have got some big news regarding the Season of Mastery for Classic WoW, and it seems like Blizzard is really listening. After playing the beta and writing in both sides, it was pretty obvious that mana users are going to struggle and that some specs would actually not be viable. I'm a balanced druid player, so I can speak more on that spec, and during Classic WoW I was able to get through all the content and do some good damage. However, with the changes in SOM, that was not the case. I was having to pop Flask of Wisdom to keep my mana up, or simply de-rank my spells so I could keep damage going throughout the entirety of the fight. Well, it looks like Blizzard has taken feedback from the beta, and agreed that just increasing boss health doesn't really do much for the players, and that the few mechanics they did add in simply wasn't enough. They are looking to make changes to every single boss fight and add in new mechanics, with their goal that players can still kill the bosses and not have it be a wipe fest. So we could potentially see a Classic 2.0, with the same bosses but new strategies and mechanics to deal with. On top of that, I really hope they see that the increased health pools really did affect mana users and that they retract a bit on that front. For a little bit there, it looked like the meta was going to be very melee heavy, with ranged DPS simply coming in when they are needed, for example the flight phase for Ani. They'll be updating the beta on Thursday this week with some changes, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they have done, and hopefully mana feels a lot better. These are not the only changes Blizzard seem to be making, and some big things have been datamined. For example, there seems to be achievements being added into Classic WoW. As of right now, it doesn't look like the achievements we have in the retail version of the game, but more specifically, it's achievements dealing with the Ironman choice you can make for your character. These achievements seem to be for what level your character died at, actually hitting 60 without dying, and potentially achievements for killing bosses without dying. For example, the Survivor of the Old God could be killing Cthulhu without dying. I think these are a really cool addition, although I wonder about the extent of the achievement. For example, my mind instantly went to people buying the kills on an Ironman character so they could do the achievement. So hopefully Blizzard is considering these possibilities and adds in more requirements for the achievements. Moving on to more changes, it looks like Blizzard really is trying to crack down on mage boosting and even some gold farms. In Mardon, there seems to be a new buff that makes whoever has it immune to snare and root effects, along with increasing movement speed by 50%. This could just be for Princess to make players not be able to kite her and farm out gold. Or this could be for all mobs in the instance it could seriously affect mage boosting. I really like this buff and would love to see a blanket buff for all mobs in the dungeon to prevent mage boosting. As far as farming Princess for gold, I don't think too many people would be upset if it was gone. There are plenty of different avenues to make gold. And last but not least, we have a new buff called Thief. The description reads, given the recent string of thievery, enemies around you have stashed most of their belongings elsewhere. This could be Blizzard trying to fix the rogue bot problem in BRD, with them giving mobs this buff, so when rogues pickpocket them, they don't receive any loot. Or this could be a debuff for all rogues, so that after like 15 pickpockets you'll get this debuff, and then pickpocketing will give no loot for a certain amount of time. Either way it's implemented, it's nice to see Blizzard actually somewhat respawning in bots and trying to make changes to affect them. How do you guys feel about all the changes and ideas that are coming this Season of Mastery? Are you a fan of the possible changes to mage boosting and even BRD pickpocket farming? Let me know in the comment section down below, and make sure to join the Discord for further talks. And if you liked the video, hit that like button, and if you want to see more from me, then hit that sub button. Make sure you have a great day, and peace. Or this could be a debuff for all rogues, so that after like 15 pickpockets, you'll get this debuff.